I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird, weird.
People aren't talking about Snow White to talk about Snow White. People are talking about Snow White like us to talk about Rachel Zegler.
And
Because that's how much she derailed. She made this movie about her at every step of the way. Like, she had interviews, she would make it about her. Like,
and here's part of the updated discourse too now, is just last week, I think it was last week, Variety released an article about how Disney really tried to contain Rachel Zegler and failed every step of the way. And of course, there are a lot of people now who would otherwise hate Disney because evil billion-dollar company. They now feel compelled to defend Rachel Zegler and the movie just because they agree with some of her stances on things. And I've seen some people say that article was a hit piece. That's not a hit piece. If we're sitting down and just being honest about what happened with Snow White, Rachel Zegler just kept putting her foot in her mouth over and over again. And again, that's not me saying Rachel Zegler is a bad person. I think Rachel Zegler is a talented actress. I think she's very well suited to something like Broadway, because I really liked her in Steven Spielberg's West Side Story a few years ago. I was one of the few people that made a YouTube video about it, so you can't say this is me just coming out with Rachel Zegler hate. I thought she stole the show in that movie, and I think she has a lot of sensibilities that would make her an incredible Broadway star. But if you can't admit that she destroyed this movie with her god-awful PR, I just don't think we're being honest.
right.
And I mean, what are we doing?